didn't show you how I started, but I tried to crochet my purse. Okay, so this is not for practice. This is actually my crocheting my purse. Okay, this is not for practice. Decided to crochet my bag. Okay, for the first time though, the first video that I was saying, I was practicing to crochet a bag, a purse like this, but I didn't finish. Okay, because it was just first practice over, because I didn't know. But now this is now my bag. I'm gonna use it. Okay, so yeah, I decided to crochet my first item now. First item to use. And guys, if I may just ask, have you ever have you ever been in a situation where you meet people, like you used to know these people, or maybe you have their numbers but they never call you or anything, and you never call them, but when you meet them, they start asking you questions. Why is it that you never look for us? Why don't you call us? Why don't you text us? Why don't you want to know how we are doing and all that? There are these people, like I went to visit my former residence. Okay, before I relocated the area I was living, I went to visit them, and I met like my neighbors and all the people. You know, when you're living in an area, there's all these people you meet around. You know, they are used to seeing you and all that. So they were asking me, why did you go and you never even came to see us and all that? Okay, those neighbors, they're asking me why is it that you never came to, you know, greet us, know how we are doing, or even call. So I just asking myself, I've left that place, you are not my friend, so am I supposed to always be? Because if we are the people who are supposed to call like every time we relocate, and we are people like we don't own a house that we say that we're gonna live this here forever. So if we want to call and greet everyone we lived in the same building with, in the same plot with, we'll be talking to like many people, because sometimes you move, okay? Sometimes you move, you relocate and all that. So we'll be talking to a lot of people. But anyway, I didn't take it to heart, so I'm always used to that. People who are always there, they always want to be, you know, like someone just want to you to look for him or her. He doesn't look for you, but he wants you to look like it's your responsibility. He wants you to look for him like it's your responsibility. But anyway, that's where you're flying, like I said. Yeah, that's where you're flying. And while I was there, I went to visit the floor that I was living. So while I was there, actually the best thing, one of the most important reasons why I went there is because last year I went to Nairobi for like 3 months. In those 3 months, there were children living in my house. Okay, they didn't come when I was there. So when I was in Nairobi, my neighbor called me to be because my house was there and all that. So she called me and told me that these children that their mother are leaving and all that. So I thought that they were like these children are they are not young. In my mind, actually I knew that they are not young because if their mother is going to leave them to go to Saudi Arabia, it means that they are not kids. So I accepted because I was aware, and their mother was ready to pay my rent for the time that I will not be there. So I accepted, and the children moved in. So when I came back after 3 months, I just realized that these kids, the elder boy was 12 years, and the sister was 11 years. Can you imagine? And the mother had gone to Saudi. They don't have like a mother figure in their life right now, like that, right? They didn't have a mother figure in their life at that time, or the father figure. So they didn't have anyone. Okay, it's always easy. That age is always easy for kids to go astray, especially in the coast because there are these drugs and all that. So I tried living with them. I actually beated them because these are kids and living alone and all that. I beated them, and I actually told myself that I'm gonna live with them and all that. So guys, I lived with them for like 2 months. At first they were okay, they were good, they were respectful, but it reached a time that they were like, that is the stage that children need their parents, like, they need a mother figure or a father figure. But when it did that time, the boys started, they started their friends. They started making friends with the other groups. Okay, the boys started working with the boys who are who are using drugs and all that, and the girl started working, like working and befriending the girls who are dropped out of school and all that. So it was hard for me. At that time, they didn't want to listen. Like you tell them something, they don't listen and all that. So to avoid blame and all that, I decided to relocate because I knew that their mother saw that like I'm an elder or anything, and these are 12 and 11 years old children. Okay, and in their eyes, they look at me like I was not their mother, of course. So they'll never do anything I want or say or anything. So I decided to relocate because I knew that they'll end up badly when they go, because I had already told them their mother the groups that they were working with, and their mother talked to them, but they didn't listen. Okay, so I didn't want her children to go astray then and say that they were living with me. So I decided to leave. Okay, so I went there to see if they. I decided to leave and relocate. So the few days ago, I went there to see if they're still there or they left, and I found out that they left. They went to their aunts. Okay, so that was a relief. Yeah, that was a relief. But my question is, how can you, a mother, leave a 12-year-old and an 11-year-old and go out of the country? Okay, at least it would be better if you leave them with a relative or someone. Yeah, with a relative or someone. But she left them alone like that, and she went. So anyway, I don't know if it's okay, but to me it didn't look okay to me because those kids, if they didn't go home, they would have ended up badly. And what for what? Huh? You're going to struggle out there to work, to provide for them, but they'll still end up astray. So I was a little bit happy to hear that they went to their aunt because their aunt was someone with children and all that one. That place is not town, The aunt is like she has own children, so I knew they will be in better hands. Just look. I don't want to make it big, that big. I just want to make it size. Okay. So my 2 phones and maybe a charger or anything. This is how it is. And actually this is another design. Not the one that I was using the first time. This is another one. And I think it's looking great, but I'll show you the ending, how it is. So guys, yesterday I was a little bit busy during the day, so I finished late. So today I'm going to show you the final results. So this is how the pass looks like. I just added a little one that can carry my 2 phones, and handkerchief, and a key. So this is how it looks like, and I put this strands. It's just a size. Okay, the inside, this is how the inside looks like. This is how the insides look like. I wanted to see. Let's turn to the outside. This is how it looks like. It's actually it's let me put one phone for you to see. You see, it can carry my 2 phones, handkerchief, and a key. So this is how it looks like. When I get time, I go to town and buy some zipper. So I'll put it here, some zipper, but I think it's great. Just look at it, guys. So this is what the first item that I've decided to crochet that I'm gonna use. Okay, this is now my purse, guys. Don't you think it's great? Like, I say it's fine. I feel it's good. Okay, so this is all for today, guys. So thank you for watching. Those who have subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Watch, comment, and like. And those who have not subscribed, subscribe, watch, and like and comment. See you next time, guys.